Hello, my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am building just a kind of modern desert house. I don't know. I think I was watching Kate Emerald here on YouTube, another amazing builder that I highly recommend you go check out because she builds some of the most extraordinary houses I've ever seen. She is just a genius with the terrain tools that we have. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, she inspired me to build a modern house and use some terrain tools and stuff. And it was a lot of finagling and like brainstorming, but I figured something out in the end and I really love it a lot. It's a super cool build. But anyway, this house is on a 30 by 20 lot, I think. Yeah, 30 by 20 lot in Strangerville. And it's just like a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom modern house. It's not too crazy big and extravagant at all. Like it's definitely like a pretty medium-sized home, and it's quite nice, I think. Honestly, this particular style that I'm building in, I don't really play in, to be honest. Like, I don't like, and this is something that I don't know how you all feel, but when it comes to playing with my actual Sims, unless it's a starter house, I usually play in like really rustic kind of suburban houses in that realm. Like, I don't know why. I guess it's just modern houses tend to be a little less inviting. I don't know, but I definitely love building them so much. And here's me messing around with this weird piece of terrain stuff, I'm trying to blend that bit there in with the house, because I actually found a picture on Pinterest of this house that was like it was like built halfway into the hill and it was in the desert and everything. It was really cool, but I don't know what I was doing here, honestly. Like, I was just messing around with just the terrain and just plants and stuff, and I don't really know what was going on half the time, but it was just me playing around and experimenting without really thinking, like I always do. I think I was watching The Office while I was doing this, so it was like a super chill moment. And let me just say, I'm already like part of the way through season 2, and I'm really starting to enjoy it more. Like I said in the last video that Michael Scott absolutely enrages me. Like, his character is like terrible, but I guess season 1 Michael Scott was really bad, but like season 2 it's like he's more of a joke at this point. But aside from that, I'm definitely enjoying it a lot. It's so, I love the fourth wall breaking that it does all the time. Like, that's my favorite part, I think, because it's like it's just funny because it's not aware that it's a show necessarily, but the camera is like a character in and of itself, like the camera person. It's really funny. I don't know. I like stuff like that where it's just like different humor and all that. And I'm sorry for the pauses. I think I was either watching the Netflix or changing it or something. I don't know. I get distracted all the time when I'm building. So, yeah, sometimes I forget to edit things out. And you know what? It doesn't matter because you can still hear my voice at least. No, I need to get better at editing, no lie. But I was being extremely indecisive with where to place these plants and just everything. Oh, yeah, something, if you don't know, the recent patch for the Sims 4 base game actually, or not the base game, but it's for Strangerville. But the recent patch actually allows us to type in bb.show hidden objects true, and then we get all the plants from Strangerville, which there are a few of them that are missing still, but there's still most of them. There's like the one big cactus plant that we get, and it's like the prickly pear one or something like that, and it doesn't have any blooms on it like some of them do, but hey, it's still there. It's free, or not really free, but it's there. You can also, download the custom content for it, but some people don't want to do that. But anyway, this house, I did a lot of work on the exterior. Honestly, I just kind of got into the mood of it. Having this new computer, oh my goodness, it's helping me so much when it comes to building. Like, I feel like I can just build to my heart's content and not stop and not worry about my game slowing down, because that's the thing. Whenever I would build houses and really like clutter them up or put a lot of landscaping, it would slowly get laggier and laggier the longer I worked on that video. And then at the end of the video, I was like internally screaming because it was so laggy and slow and just frustrating, and it would freeze all the time. And getting this new computer it was definitely worth it by a long shot. So yeah. But like I said, this house is a family home, so it has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and it's pretty simple, but it's got enough beds for 4 Sims. So the kids' bedroom is like a twin bedroom, and it's kind of nice. The whole house is like basically the same color scheme throughout. And yeah, it's like got this like orangey wood tones that reflects the desert a little bit, and a lot of black, because I just love the way that contrasts super harshly against, all the greens and the oranges. That black really stands out. I always love doing that. Even also in Oasis Springs, I do the same thing, but it just really pops, but anyway, as you can see right here, I wanted to put a little bit of a platform like next to the house. This area I decided to do like a little, I put like an easel and a couple yoga mats, just because I thought, that would be kind of cool to do some yoga up there, and you get all this really beautiful views. This is a really pretty part of Strangerville. Like, this is probably my favorite lot to build on. I've actually built on this lot before. It's just really, really pretty. Like, the views you get, it's just amazing. And Strangerville, like, while I haven't actually touched the gameplay yet, I just love the world. It's so pretty, and all the content's really nice too. So yeah, it's definitely, if I had to rate Strangerville, even though it's been out for a while, I would give it like an 8 out of 10 for my own personal likes. There's like, it's mainly just because I haven't played the gameplay, so I'm leaving some room there. But anyway, after that little ramble, I started doing the floor plan, and then I was like, I'm going to add a fountain outside. So you'll see that in a little bit. This little section here, where this like piece of foundation is like separated from the house, that gap there, I actually did like a little, I don't even know what you call it. It's like not a courtyard because you can't go into it, but it's just like a little glass boxy area. And I was going to put a bunch of cacti, but I thought that just doesn't make sense because there's cacti outside and it's kind of weird. But so I filled it full of this plant from Jungle Adventure. I don't know why, it just kind of looks neat and interesting. And the main reason I did that was because I wanted to hide the foundation there, and I needed to have some extra windows in the house, because you need more light. That's kind of a good thing to have, is a lot of light in a house. So, and I put some fake solar panels on this on the side of the house there. Those are just little roof pieces that I use a certain roof pattern. It's just a metal roof pattern, and it's blue, so it kind of looks like a solar panel. So yeah, and then I added some skylights because ever since getting a new computer, I've been doing a lot of skylights in my builds, just because before, when I was just using my laptop, I couldn't see the effects that they were giving, so it was kind of useless. Like, you couldn't, they don't give any extra light, they just kind of give some cast lighting. And so yeah, you can see it there. Oh, it's just so pretty. Like, it's so satisfying. Like, I never got to do that with my laptop, and when I did, it was like extremely laggy. So yeah, but I'm super glad that I can do it now. But anyway, I was actually just initially going to make this a 1-bedroom house, but then I just kind of was like, I need to do another family house that is modern for a change. So I made that second room there into a twin bedroom. I make it a little bit bigger because it's a little tiny now, but yeah, I think that it would be pretty fun to play in this house. Actually, it's pretty straightforward. It's a fairly open plan kind of setup, because it's just everything's in one room, and it's nice and just, it's simple and cozy and comfortable looking, and I really like that about it. So yeah, and I definitely love building in this style of in this like eco modern kind of style. I don't really know what else to call it, to be honest, because it's really like, like, I don't know, I can't really describe it. It's just like black mixed with this really pale, not pale, but like it's this just orangey, slightly orangey wood tones. I don't really know how to describe it. You see it right there. I don't know why I'm over explaining it like I always do, but I just had the biggest yawn, so I had to make a cut there with my audio. I'm sorry about that. If it sounds weird or anything, I just all of a sudden started yawning out of nowhere. I don't know what it is. I had enough sleep too, so yeah, I guess just talking a lot sometimes, like using a lot of oxygen can make you sleepy like that. I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, this is the color scheme of the house. Basically, I went with just black mixed with that. This paneling on the walls, that is from Spa Day, and then the flooring is Base Game, and those counters are from Parenthood. It's just a really random mix, but I really, really like the combination. I just love how it looks together, and I don't know. It's just my favorite. I don't want to say my favorite, but like it's definitely a very fun style to build in because it's kind of like thoughtless. Like I just kind of put modern things around. I don't know. It's nice. I like it a lot, and it's very pretty with all these like window, like the cast lighting and everything. It's really dynamic and it's just cool. I like it. So, and I know that I literally just did a build that looks very similar in style, like the color scheme. It's like the exact same style, but that tells you how much I enjoy it. But anyway, I'm actually wanting to get back into building suburban houses again, like doing some bigger builds, just because my computer can handle it. So yeah, it's time that I get my butt in gear and make some different houses, because I am going to continue doing tiny houses for sure. Tiny houses are my jam. They're my favorite things to build, but you know, it is nice and refreshing sometimes to build something a little larger so that, you know, I can just do different things and try different shapes and stuff without having to squeeze it all into one little tiny package. But speaking of tiny homes, though, I did just finish a tiny house build a few hours ago, and it's actually going to be like a build by review / speed build. It's not really a review, it's more just a speed build, and I'm going to talk about it, of the newest fan made stuff pack that it's not the newest. There's probably been more released. I don't know. I don't keep up with the custom content world, but there was a fan made stuff pack recently released that you all told me about, which I had heard about it already, but the fact that you all left me comments talking about it means that you all really are interested in it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check it out, and I'm in love. It's called the Pufferhead Stuff Pack, and yes, it is the Harry Potter in The Sims 4, basically. In the Sims 4 base game, there's a poster that is called Henry Puffer, and it's basically a spin on Harry Potter. So obviously, I had to check it out. It's adorable. It's an amazing stuff pack. Like, it's a fan-made, custom content, free, base game compatible stuff pack, and it's just perfect. It's so well made. All the content is beautiful. It doesn't look like CC. It looks like EA made it. It's amazing. Like, it's so pretty. And obviously EA didn't make it, clearly, because the beds are separated from the frames, but it's the perfect perfect CC fan made pack. It's so great. So whenever that video comes out, you'll see, if you haven't used it already, you'll see it and everything. And there's definitely been a few other YouTubers as well that have reviewed it and talked about it and everything, which is really awesome. I think this pack deserves it, so definitely go check it out, and keep an eye out for my build. So yeah, it's really, really fun to see people like doing their own takes of stuff like that. It's so cool to see, not only that, but also like things from the base game being like added on to, almost like that little poster, like they took that and they made it into something bigger, and I love that. It came with so many things too, but that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to talk about it and let y'all know, because I am going to be editing that video and maybe getting it done tonight. I don't know, but yeah, I'm super excited, and I definitely am going to be using it in my game more. So Yeah, maybe I'll do some Henry Puffer, aka Harry Potter related builds again. Speaking of Harry Potter, again, though, I am going to be working on that save file. Basically, what I think I'm going to do, and I've been thinking about this for a few days, I plan on working on the Harry Potter build save. I'm going to fill it up full of the builds. I'm going to fill it up full of Sims, and I'm going to have that be my save file. And then what I'll do is I'll maybe start a Let's Play or something like that, and play around with the Sims. And then maybe, like, if I feel like it, do like different scenarios. So like have one save be like a Drarry save, and then another save be like a Hermione save, or change it up and do something crazy, and then like have Hermione, you know, become the wife of Voldemort, and, you know, use the extreme violence mod and have her murder everyone. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's just a joke, seriously. But yeah, I definitely want to like try different scenarios. It'd be really, really fun and just super cool. Like, it's like fan fiction, but in The Sims. Because you know me. I love me some Harry Potter fan fiction. You know, it's so fun, and I can't stop reading it. It's my favorite thing. But anyway, I'm getting closer to the end of the build, though. It was so fun to build this. I loved the landscaping. I think that was my absolute favorite part of this build, is just doing all the landscaping. It was just so messy and all over the place, and it just looks nice. I think like that definitely looks like a hill that's just like kind of next to the house that they just kind of built into. I don't know. I definitely want to play around with terrain tools more and see what I can do, because terrain tools are fun in The Sims 4. They're different from everything else, but they're definitely fun, and they're a different take, and they're just interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Be sure to check out my Ko-fi page if you want to support the channel there. It's basically just an online tip jar, and you can basically buy me a coffee figuratively, and it's like a nice little help, and, you know, it's really, really nice. And thank you all to those who have donated, and also thank you to everyone who is, you know, liking and commenting and subscribing. It's really, really nice to see new faces coming around in the comments and everything, and, you know, y'all are really, really great. So yeah, but that's basically it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the Nargles.
I've heard a story, I've heard it said, I've come to believe that love is a bet. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, and sometimes it calls you right in the move. Come to my table, come to my bed, go easy my hunger, easy my head, bring